everyone. My name is Juan Pablo Ardila. I'm the 2022-2023 Center for Latin American and Latinx Postdoctoral Fellow. What does my research deal with? I study emotions in the early 19th century in North and South America, in what is now Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador. I examine people's feelings such as hope, uncertainty, fear, and anger to try to get a sense of how people understood the time they were living. Throughout my work, I argue that uncertainty and fear were so widespread and so intense during the period between 1808, when the Spanish monarchical crisis began, and 1830, when the First Republic of Colombia dissolved into 3 independent nations. These feelings were so intense that they shaped the way people understood what was happening. Ultimately, this led many people to oppose extreme reforms, extreme social and political reforms. What am I doing at Klaus as a postdoctoral fellow? I'm doing several things. One of them is working in the Dispossessions in the Americas project. So I've been looking at mostly colonial maps of the Americas that show in some way or the other dispossession of indigenous territories. So I've been looking at these maps and doing many readings to trying to understand these maps. I've been also working on my own research, particularly in two articles, 2 papers that I wrote as a PhD student. One of them deals with the life of a vagrant in Bourbon, Spain, in the second half of the 18th century, who traveled through Spain from town to town, from city to city, asking for lodging, for food, and even charging towns and cities a fixed fee of 30 reales. After some time, this man got into trouble. His case reached the king's court, and one of the king's main advisors got an interest in this man and eventually expelled him from Spain, and the man came back to Spain, and he was eventually sentenced to go to Puerto Rico, but he died before traveling to Puerto Rico when he was stationed in Cadiz. The other paper studies the 1781 Communal Revolt in what is now Colombia, but it focused on a series of pamphlets and in the power of public reading and orality in the dissemination and the spread of information. What do I like to do during my free time? So during my free time, I like to go to the park with my dog and have him run around and play. And I also like to watch soccer or football, mostly the Colombian League, and I'm a big fan of Millonarios. Last fall semester, I taught a seminar titled Independence and Revolution in Latin America, Crisis and Crossroads. So in this seminar, we studied from the Bourbon reforms and the Age of Revolution, the first part of the Age of Revolutions in Latin America, all the revolutionary process into the creation and the birth of new nations in Latin America.